welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thanks for stopping by and joining Mazzy and myself right in front of the cooler. And this video is sponsored by Prime Plus Wagyu, one of our favorite treats. But right now, Mazzy smells something really sweet. What is it?
Flowers.
Flowers. So right behind us are a bunch of flowers. We'll show you those in just a second. You can open that, but there's nothing behind the door except more insulation. 2 hands. See?
Oh.
I'll get it open in a second. But today is Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to put some predictions in. Ransom wants to see what the chickens pick. His chicken red. Who are they going to pick? Which one? Mazzy says this one.
Chiefs.
I think Ransom's going for that team. So we'll just have to wait and find out. Also, we have some big news. We have a property under contract. We're going to show you guys later on in the video, so stick around for that. But first, Mazzy wanted to show you some flowers. So these are not our flowers. They were from our local flower shop. And I'll have to open that, Sissy. They just utilize our cold room. It's just a extra space for them. So we're going to get in real quick and out real quick. But Mazzy wants to see them, so why not? You ready? And Ransom wants to see him too. He's going to come out in just a minute. Oh, Ranger's coming to see him too. All right, you guys go in real quick and check them out. Look with your eyes, not with your hands.
That one, I like that one. My fingernails match this.
What?
Fingernails match this.
Your fingernail matches? You said her fingernail matches the purple ones? Let me see. Oh, it does, Sissy. So these are beautiful flowers, and look how many there are. They are everywhere. These are going to make a lot of people happy for Valentine's Day. So, all right, you guys ready?
Okay.
What does it smell like, Ranger?
Flowers.
It smells good, doesn't it? It smells like a flower shop. And it's setting at about 38. It's probably about ready to kick on. It gets down to about 33 in here. And the average temperature is 36 degrees. So Ransom was running behind getting some clothes on. You look like you're ready to go hunting now. Is that it? Yeah. All right. So he wants to go check this out. All the flowers. You got to pull hard. All right. Hop in there. We'll take a quick look. What? No, they have water. See all the water down in the bottom of the buckets? That's why they're all sitting in buckets, is because they're all getting watered right now. So, I mean, just every type of flower you can think of. That's beautiful, aren't they, Ransom?
Yeah. My favorite ones are the sunflowers.
You think I should get your mama some flowers for Valentine's Day?
I would say get these.
Those?
Yeah.
Well, I know somebody. Maybe I'll get her some. So that's a 4-inch piece of styrofoam. I put it back on the door of our cooler. If you guys aren't familiar with our cooler, that is a cold room that we made to hang meat in. Ransom, you need a little help zipping that?
Yeah.
All right. So Ransom wants to know which one Shelby's going to pick.
Shelby. Oh, she picked these.
Oh, what team are you going for, Ransom? The 49ers?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe they'll win. So we are going to be heading to a Super Bowl party in just a little bit, Ransom and I. The men of our church have a Super Bowl party. And this year, I made 2 pots of chili, Ransom.
Wait, what?
I made a big pot for the boys and a little pot for the men. You know what's different about the men pot?
What?
It's super, super hot. Very spicy. Are you going to try it? Okay. So we might be separating the men from the boys today, but I did just make a little pot of the men chili, mainly because it's really, really hot. I mean, I spiced it up with extra spice. I probably won't eat any of it, maybe just a little bit, because it's mainly for chili dogs. So we're gonna get our chicken feed together and get ready to head out there. Ransom's got to tie his shoes up. So if you're not familiar with how we do things around here when it comes to the big game, we take 2 papers, 1 for each team, and Ransom, we're going to put them down on the ground, and what are we going to put on top?
Chicken feed.
A little bit of chicken feed. So chickens love a snack, and for the chickens, we like to use scratch. So this is just chicken scratch with a little bit of corn. So I'll show you guys that, and that's what they really like. It's like their favorite snack. But Ransom, what's your favorite snack?
Wag bars.
So they used to be called Wag Bar. Ransom still knows them by that, but they are the Prime Plus Wagyu beef bar. This one is hot and spicy. So it's still a couple hours before the Super Bowl party, before we get to eat. So I told Ransom we would bust one of these open and enjoy a snack. You ready? All right, here's your half. Here's my half. So while we enjoy our snack and go out to the chickens, Cassie and I caught up with a little more details about the Prime Plus Wagyu. We'll share that right now. So things change all the time. And you know one thing that changed recently that I'm okay with?
What?
Wag Bar. So recently Wag Bar has changed from Wag Bar to Prime Plus Wagyu. So they have completely rebranded. They are Prime Plus Wagyu. And Cassie, do they still have your favorite flavors?
They do. So we got the teriyaki right here, which is my personal favorite. And then we got peppered and hot and spicy and original.
And I really love their new bites. So the jalapeno cranberry bites are probably my favorite, but the original is really good too. Prime Plus Wagyu is beef with purpose. So we always like to support companies that also support others. Also, this is a protein-packed snack. It has 9 grams of protein per serving. So if you're on a keto or low carb, it works out. I know somebody that's doing that right now.
Yes, I have been doing a keto low carb for almost a month. Just kind of a jump start to living a healthier life. I needed some motivation. I needed somewhere to start. And it's been working out for me and a friend of mine, and we're doing great on it. And it has Prime Plus Wagyu has been in my bag as a on-the-go snack when I need to eat and I need something quality.
So something else that's different with Prime Plus Wagyu is they have a Cowboy Revolution, Cassie.
I like it.
So with the Cowboy Revolution, you can get the Prime Plus Wagyu products directly to your door every month, and your very first order, you'll get 30% off, and every order after that, you'll get 20% off.
That's pretty good.
And if that's not the direction you go, you can still get 15% off by using code WALKER15 at checkout. Well, you can see Ransom needs all that energy to keep up with Shelby. All right, come this way, buddy.
Shelby's down.
She a fun dog? Did you steal my hat?
Maybe.
I'm not even wearing a hat. My hair's fixed from church, so I said I'll just leave my hat off today.
Whee!
Do I look weird without a hat on?
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. Ransom, I'm opening the gate. And he's climbing over at the same time. All right. So I've put a bunch of feed out over there. So Ransom, hopefully the chickens won't bother us when we do our experiment. Let's see.
Already got her.
Oh, you already got her?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's set up our experiment. Ready to decide who's going to win the big game?
Yep.
Okay, you got to put it down right in front. Oh. Oh. All right, see if you can get another red one. That one wouldn't work out.
This one will.
Get that silver one right there. That death layer.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. All right, we had to switch chickens. That one is scared. All right, let's see who won. Here we go. The Chiefs! He picked the Chiefs! The Chiefs are winning the big game!
Let's see what this one does. Or this one. One of the two.
All right, there you go. The Silver Death Layer picked the Chiefs.
Here, since you did a good job picking out both of them.
So Ransom, that was a little tougher this year.
Yeah.
Old Red got a little shy, didn't she?
Yeah.
I thought she was going to pick for us, but nope. All right, you want to go gather eggs while we're out here? All right, Ransom, come check this one out. I see 3.
Oh, I see 2 on
Okay,
that side.
we'll go check that one next. So how many eggs do you think there's going to be total today?
I would say
5?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go with 12. I'm going to go with an even dozen. So we got 3. How many more?
2. So how much does that make?
That means 5.
Oh wait, can I change it?
Okay, you can change it one time. That's it.
Let's say 10.
10? All right, Ransom says 10, I say 12. All right.
Oh, there is 4.
Oh,
No, wait, 5.
I see one over here.
No.
Oh, I see one over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was 11, Ransom. So we already got 5. Here, I'll grab a couple.
What was I the champion?
There's one more. So you guessed 10. I guessed 12, and there was 11. So we tied. We were both close. Good job, Ransom. So there you go. The answer to the big game winner. We're going to find out. By the end of this video, we'll be able to tell you whether the chickens picked the correct winner or not, Ransom.
I don't know because the what is the other thing called again?
The other what?
The other football team.
Oh, the 49ers?
Yeah, the 49ers. They have some pretty good players on them.
They do have some pretty good players. But you know what? Some people think that the whole NFL is rigged, that it's just a script that they're following for entertainment.
Yeah.
Do you think that's true, or do you think it's a real game?
I think it's a real game.
You think it's a real game?
Yeah.
All right. Well, a lot of kids out there don't want to like burst any bubbles, but some people think the NFL is rigged. Do you think it is? I don't know. I really don't know. I know it's for entertainment, and I know they make a lot of money. So if they want a game to be more entertaining, they can make it more entertaining. Just saying, that's all I'm saying. So we are going to do all the chores. We got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to go put the camera up. But we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Cassie and I, we're going to head over to the new property. It's an abandoned property, and it's under contract. Ransom, are you going to help Daddy work on this house that I'm going to be working on soon?
Yeah.
You are?
Wait,
You haven't even been there yet, have you?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Ransom doesn't know a whole lot about it either, so we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.
This is my kind of snow. Everything's not frozen up. It's beautiful. I love snow, but when things are frozen for several days, that's not fun.
So we did not expect this much. The weatherman said there was a chance of flurries, but then they said it was going to go south of us.
But then it was not very cold, and it rained for a long time. So
it
you
is.
just never know around here.
It is a surprise, but luckily it's not below freezing. We're at 30. What do you say on your watch, Cassie?
35.
35 degrees, and today is Monday. You guys saw the Super Bowl. Obviously was yesterday, and our chicken picked the winner.
It did.
So
I'm pretty sure we're like 3 for 3 or 4 for 4.
Grace.
We had Grace, and then we had the little goat, and then the chicken. Is that 3 years we've done it?
Yeah, at least 3 years, maybe 4. Rowdy was 1 year, and it seems like we had 2 different chickens. We had Grace the first year, and then we had the chicken in the shop. Or a different chicken. It was a black and white chicken.
Yeah, a little gray goat came up. Gravy did it a couple of years ago. That one came up today. He picked right as well.
All right, so we got a pretty good record going over here at Walker Farm.
Yep, just ask us for all your betting advice.
Yeah, so if you need to know who the big winner is of the big game, we got you covered. So we are going to go check out the property. There were supposed to be some survey marks put down. I need to go check on that, and I didn't expect it to snow, but guess what?
It is what it is.
We're going to do it in the snow, and Cassie's day off is Monday, and I haven't got to see Cassie. I've been missing her, I'll be honest.
We also are headed to state tonight. Our varsity boys basketball team made the state tournament, so here in a little bit I'm headed to school to get prepared for that.
So this last few days has been busy with basketball, so since Cassie's been gone, we're going to go out to eat breakfast this morning.
Fancy.
Go grab some breakfast, spend some time together, and then we'll bring you over to the property, show you that, and let you in on the details. These snowflakes are huge. And yes, we're still celebrating Christmas in Locust Grove. Who doesn't love a good Christmas tree? I know I do, especially when it's covered with snow. All right, let's go eat. Looks like ham's on the menu.
Ham steak for breakfast.
Looks good. So we made it out to the property, and this is about a 1 acre property. So we haven't told you any details, so I'll kind of go over that right now. It's a 1 acre, a house that was built in the 70s. And Cassie, has it been updated at all?
Well, this is my first time out here. It looks like it's been built onto several times.
Yeah, so it's in need of updates. It was probably originally built in the 70s, and then it was added onto somewhere between then and now. And right now we're standing under a carport. So this is like a, I don't know, couple car carport, I guess, if you're pulling in. But I'll spin you guys around and show you the house. So this is it. It was purchased.
A lot of boxes laying around.
A lot of boxes. So those boxes, I'll kind of tell you the backstory here. This house was actually owned by somebody that used to sharpen our chainsaw chains, Cassie. There was a guy that kind of did that as his job. And he passed away a few years back. It went to family. Somebody from California bought it, and they hired a local contractor. Well, at some point, the local contractor didn't work out, and the person from California abandoned, more or less, the property. Instead of trying to sell it, they tried to sell it, and they didn't get what they wanted, so they just donated it to Habitat for Humanity.
Oh.
And then Habitat for Humanity, they came out and looked at it and said, well, it's not really in the area that we're doing our work and don't want to, use it as a house for themselves, so they put it up for sale, and that is where it's at right now. So some of the boxes here, the previous owner had bought rock, like pallets and pallets of stone to do the siding, and Habitat for Humanity ended up taking that back. They're going to use that. So we'll do a quick walk around, and then we'll get back.
Something quick, because I'm freezing.
And then we'll get back in the car and kind of tell you who owns it or who's buying it, why we're involved, and what the plans are. So let's go walk around. And we might get a little bit of stuff on our lens, and we might step into something we just don't know. But like I said, we wanted to check and see if we could find any survey stakes on this side of the property. We saw some on the other side, but at least it does have house wrap, and it looks like they had all new board put on it. So I don't see anything yet. Back here in this back corner is where we'd be looking at for any kind of a survey marker. So there is a metal stake right there, but that's not fresh, and I don't think that's a marker. So you can see the back of it is going to need completely redone with siding. The roof is not that old. It's only maybe 5 to 10 years old, and then this window right here is part of where they started the remodel and didn't finish it. So lots and lots of work. So right here is the carport that's attached, kind of a 2-car carport. It could probably be utilized better if it had a slab. Cassie's getting chilly. So we could pour a slab right out here and an approach, but I did see some survey markers over there, so I'm going to go look at those. You going to get back in the van?
Yep.
Okay. So Cassie's going to get back in the van, but I wanted to come over here and check these corners out real quick. So you can see it's an open pasture behind, and then there's a church right next door. So as far as the area goes, it's a pretty nice area, being that kind of quiet, not a lot of neighbors in the back, and just a church on one side. So here is property corner. So there's one there, and there's one way out there by the road. So these are definitely the boundaries on this side, and we'll have to ask about the boundaries on the other, because I didn't see it unless it was the fence or on the other side of the fence. Then I don't know. So we were able to show you around the outside of the property. We have not closed on this at all yet. So hopefully later this week that will happen, and then we can show you the inside. But Cassie, are you ready for a flip?
Yeah.
She said, yeah, as long as you're doing all the work and not me, right?
No, I love flipping houses.
So
I just don't have the time.
well, so that's one thing that we do have a little bit of experience in. So if you're not aware or you're new to the channel, Cassie and I flipped how many houses before we built ours?
3.
3 houses. So our very first house that we got right when we were married was a complete remodel. Our second house was a flip, but we didn't have to do very much remodeling. We kind of lucked
Maybe
into
painting.
it.
That was about it.
Did some painting, but we got a really good deal on it. Our third house was basically you could flip a coin and either tear it down
Or burn it.
or burn it
But then we chose to remodel it.
or remodel it. And we were able to divide like 2 living rooms into one with a beam and different things. So we were able to do as much as we could do on that one, and we actually made it very nice on the inside. The outside, we kind of left it kind of average. But what you see here is not actually our personal home to purchase, but someone in my family is buying this, and I will be helping remodel it for them. So that's the direction we're going right now. And so it is ours as far as family goes. It's our family's purchase, but not ours specifically. And right now, I feel like the location's great. Like we're not far from here. We're about 10-minute drive from our house
At the most.
to here. So I could come up here and work on this. I could meet contractors. I can do stuff throughout my day and still do everything I need to do at home. And especially once basketball season's over,
On Mondays and Wednesdays, I could help you.
I can get Cassie up here to help me. So that is what we have to look forward to. Hopefully you guys will enjoy following along as we go through this process. A house flip to us is fun because we like to see things, and as some people might say, you need to bulldoze that, burn it, it's trash. And then by the time you're done, we just like to see the transformation. There's a lot of good in this house. The bones are good, and there are some positives, but there's also a lot of negatives, which you saw. And that's okay, because that means
Can only go up from here.
that means that you can usually get it at a good price, which this house was a good price. It's about 2,000 square foot. We're going to do a couple special things here. We want to make it handicap accessible. So we're going to be doing ramps in and out at every entry. We'll be doing wide doors, maybe a little lower countertops, different things like that. So I'm going to start doing some research on some of that stuff to make sure I've got the right heights and things for that. So sound like fun?
Yep.
All right. Well, hopefully you guys are excited to follow along. And we're also not far from one of the most random gas stations in the world. You want to go show it to them?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's head down there. Oh, there goes Cassie. She had to make a quick trip to the bathroom. And we are at a gas station not far from the property. This is called Cowboys. Probably one of the most random gas stations you'll find. I'll show you why. We'll head inside. And there might even be something familiar in there that we talked about earlier. Uh-oh, she has something in her hand. What'd you find?
Cover from Mazzy's iPad.
Is it the right iPad?
I think.
You think? You hope.
They're cheap enough to know. I mean, to try.
Yeah.
If only I watched Yellowstone.
Yep. We don't. So this the bin store has quite a bit of stuff. So that was Cassie's favorite gas station. Nothing wrong with a little bit of Cowboys. But you did see one item in there, Wag Bites. Also currently changed to Prime Plus Wagyu. So if you guys are interested, don't forget the link is going to be down in the description for that. But we have to get off of here. Cassie has to get ready for her state basketball game. Her team's made it to state.
Yep.
And I've got to go get ready for a full evening. Mazzy violin, working the concession stand.
Ranger has an elementary game.
Rangers game. So we've got a full evening. So I'm going to get this video out for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day, and God bless.
We love you guys.